Thank you for viewing our presentation on the elevator speech. My name is Liz Giordano, and I am a Program Manager in the Career Services Office on the Daytona Beach campus. You can find your Program Manager assignment on our website or our career management platform, Handshake. This fall semester, we will be hosting our annual Industry and Career Expo on Tuesday, October 11th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. in the ICI Center. This is a no-class day, so come prepared in professional dress and bring your resume. We will have events throughout the beginning of the semester to get you more prepared for the Expo. Handshake, our career management platform, is a great place to set up an appointment with your program manager, search for jobs and internships, get your resume reviewed, and find our events. You can access Handshake on the Earning homepage. Just click on Personalized Tools and add Handshake to your homepage so you can get there easily. You will log in with your Embry-Riddle credentials. Let's dive in. What is an elevator speech? If you've heard the word elevator pitch before, that's what we're talking about. Imagine yourself on an elevator with a recruiter from a company you really want to work for, and the only time you have to talk to them is on that short elevator ride. So what will you say? Think about a quick introduction you could share with someone to sell your capabilities. Who are you? This can also be used on your Tell Me About Yourself question on an interview, in your cover letter, or in an introduction at the Expo event to a recruiter. You really will only have about 20 to 30 seconds to talk about you. What are your skills, qualifications, and characteristics that you will bring to the company? Write it out, practice it out loud, and then share it with people you trust for feedback. That could be your program manager in the Career Services Office. We're happy to listen to your elevator speech and give you some feedback, such as what things to edit or anything that we think you should add to make your elevator speech the best it can be. You don't always have to share your entire speech with someone, and you don't have to share it with every recruiter that you speak to, but be prepared in case you have the opportunity to sell who you are to that person. You also want to know your speech so well that you can modify it based on the varied interactions that you might have with employers. So let's think more about your elevator speech. First and foremost, you should know your audience. Start by researching that company or that recruiter to really customize your speech. If you're using it at the Expo, it's always good to have a key piece of information that you've seen on their website. If it's for an interview, be specific about that specific internship or job that you've applied for so that you are really showing the employer that you want that position. Then think about yourself. What are your key strengths? You could always do a SWOT analysis, which is something that you could find on our website, and we can look at it together in an appointment to really dive into those key skills that you have. Think about what are some adjectives that come to mind to describe yourself. Those can be used in your elevator speech. Also think about what you're trying to sell to the recruiters or what you want them to know about you. And lastly, really think about why you're interested in the company or the industry that person represents. Again, it could also be the position that you're looking to apply to. Then outline your elevator speech. Who are you? What have you done? What do you offer the company? What are some main contributions that you can make to the company to share your skills? And what makes you different from the competition? You can always think of a unique story or accomplishment that sets you apart from the competition. And lastly, have a call to action. Think about following up with the company in the future, but also what can you bring to them? What are the things that you want to talk about next? Like, I'm interested in this internship that I found. Can you tell me more about it? Or, I've applied for this internship and I would love to know more about how to tell you what I'm interested in about it, or ask for an interview. So, like I said, write it out so that it flows and practice it out loud. But be flexible because you can always change it once you know the person you're going to talk to. Here are some do's and don'ts on elevator speech. Make sure you sound sincere, conversational, and natural. You don't want to sound canned and rehearsed. That can make you seem disingenuous to the employer. You want to practice so you can stop and restart effortlessly and with confidence. But don't just ramble. Make eye contact as you are speaking. Don't look around the room, and really make sure you're looking at the person you're speaking to. Project passion, but don't talk too fast. You want to slow down and let them know what you're saying so they can really hear your story. Give some examples or use a quick story to explain your skills. And lastly, don't just focus on yourself. Rather, include how you can benefit the employer. You can see below on the screen a basic script for the elevator speech. This is a great one to use in the Career Expo event. I'll give you an example. Hello, my name is John Student. Hi John, I'm Connie Smith. It is nice to meet you, Miss Smith. I am very happy to see that CIA is attending the Career Expo this year. I have been following the CIA for a long time. I'm a junior in the Homeland Security program at Embry-Riddle, and I plan to graduate in May of 2024. As a Homeland Security student, I am interested in working at the CIA and what they're doing on this specific project that I saw. I have recently been working on a similar project in one of my Homeland Security classes. I went to the company website and saw that you have an internship program. Could you tell me more about this program? At this point, you can pause and listen for an answer. I would suggest, though, that you have a little more information, maybe a specific question about the program that you have, instead of just getting some general information about it. Maybe ask a little bit more about their background check policy, or about the different internships that you found that you might be interested in. Maybe you can ask if you can apply to more than one, or you can even say that you have applied to an online summer internship program for the CIA, and if they could look at your resume or speak more about the opportunity. That way, you're opening the dialogue for more conversation to happen. This is a great way to continue the conversation, and again, that call for action comes into play. If you're worried about having limited experience and not sure what to highlight on your elevator speech, here are some things we suggest. Think about your relevant courses and projects. You've probably gained very valuable skills in those courses that you can talk about in your elevator speech. Part-time jobs have yielded you a lot of great transferable skills like teamwork and communication that employers are looking for from all candidates. If you've done research in your degree program, that's another great thing to talk about because it really highlights the important things that you've learned through those experiences. Even if you haven't been paid for something, like volunteering, those are always good things to talk about because it shows that you have commitment outside of class to do something in the community. If you've gained recognition like awards for some of your work, that's another thing employers will appreciate. Talking about those are really great things that you can share in your elevator speech. As I've mentioned earlier, practicing really does make perfect. Knowing your elevator speech is really key to doing well when you're talking to an employer or anyone in an introductory setting. So again, really know who you are. At an expo, it's good to start by saying your name, your class standing, and your degree. Think about those adjectives that describe you. You might be motivated, energetic, creative, friendly, or helpful. You can also think about your strengths or skills that you would bring to the position at the company, and sharing those with the employer can really help you stand out. Make a connection. Why are you talking to them? What's your interest in their company? And showing the knowledge that you have from your research can really show that connection as well. And again, really think about coming back to the employer after the expo to follow up and show that you were listening and that you want the position. Now, we want you to come to the Career Services office and practice your elevator pitch with your program manager. If you're looking for more ways to build your skills through the NACE career competencies that are listed below, you should participate in the Eagle Elevate program. Getting involved on campus with organizations, on-campus employment, or even just going to employer or industry events can help you gain some of these vital skills. See the contact information on this screen for more information. Be sure to download the Career Fair Plus app to see all of the employers that will be attending our Fall 2022 Industry and Career Expo. On there, you will find the complete employer listing of our over 100 companies, as well as an interactive floor plan and the event details. You will get announcements for real-time updates as well. Please contact us if you have more questions. Thank you again for watching our elevator speech presentation.